Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys had a good Father's Day because I certainly did. And I want to show you a few things that I got um, for Father's Day. And I got a blanket from my daughter. It's a blanket. It's got pictures of everybody with me. A picture of my son, my granddaughter, my daughter, my wife. Most of the pictures with me was me and my granddaughter, but it was pictures of everybody with me, and it's a blanket. It's printed on a blanket. I love these things. We got one for I believe my wife or my daughter did for my wife last Christmas, and it's cool. Those are gifts you can't. What can you do? You can't get rid of. No way. They're a picture on a piece of cloth. I love it. But I also got, a, I'm trying to think here. My daughter got me the blanket, and she also got me, now this will tell you guys that I have a sense of humor because I get books, a dad joke book. And I'll just open it up here to any one of them. It says, "Why would doors do well on social media? Why would doors do well on social media? Everyone's everyone looks for their handles." I'll go to the next one. Which bathroom appliance would be the worst life preserver? The sink. That's what I'm talking about. I get now this. I got the blanket with the pictures of me and my family members on it, and a dad joke. Now, and I want you to know, I even asked my daughter and my daughter-in-law, and my son, if they talked to one another about what they were buying me. They said no. So now one of the things I got was from my granddaughter. Of course, her mom and dad bought it for me, but it's a book, and it says, "Pop, tell me your story. 100 questions for Pop to share his life and memories." Oh yeah, it's for my granddaughter, and it could be for a father and a daughter, or a father and a son. It doesn't say, but I got it. They gave it to me for me from my granddaughter, and it's got different questions in it. I'll show you at the top of each page, and then you're supposed to, write down whatever. I don't. I haven't even read. I've read some of them, a couple of them, but you write down in it, and leave it for them, or give it back to them, and they have that to know about their pop. Well, I'm pop. Uh, anyway, Father's Day is kind of big for me, but it's all about family to me, folks. But Father's Day doesn't always mean biological, because just because you got a biological father doesn't mean he's going to be there for you. So it doesn't necessarily mean biological. I'm going to start with me and my wife. Since we've been together, we've kind of tried to parent other children, not just our own. And one of the first ones was my nephew, and he was getting into stupid stuff, got himself in trouble with the law, and and he was having a lot of trouble. So we kind of took him in under our wings, and by the time we were done with him, I had him. He was working two jobs and had a driver's license and owned his own car. This was within a year, folks. Within a year. And at that time, and he even at this point was back when I started building my one of my first XJ Jeeps, and I bought two Jeeps. I bought one that had the motor was killer in it. It was good. The motor was good, but the body had been slammed in the midsection, and the body was destroyed. But I bought a two-door 1989 a Jeep Cherokee two-door, not a four-door, that had a blown motor in it. So what I needed to do was I pulled the motor out of the wrecked body Jeep that was good, and then I pulled the motor out of that was blown out of the body of the Jeep that was bad, or the body of the Jeep that was good, and I swapped them. And when I did all this stuff, I had money back in, but my nephew helped me do a lot of this work. Now I had other people that helped me as well, but there was my nephew did a lot of work helping me to pull these motors, trannies, and transfer cases, and pull this stuff apart. And we even sandblasted it, repainted it, everything, folks. We did it all before I put everything back into the other Jeep. At that time, his mom and dad was calling me Daddy Brian. Brian's my name that I went by most of my life. They were calling me Daddy Brian. Second time this has been that I've been called that was in Tennessee. One of my cousins' husbands was a fisherman, and he did all kinds of stuff. But he didn't want to take his son with him. So I started taking his son, doing the same things his dad was doing for the most part, fishing and doing all these different things. His father was doing them, but he just didn't want to take his son with him. He was too young. He didn't want to deal with it. Didn't have no patience. So because I had a son about the same age and everything, I would just take them both, and I'd take them out and do shit, fishing, whatever. It didn't matter. We just go do it. And not the father started, or the mother started calling me father or Daddy Brian. The son started calling me Daddy Brian. At this point, I wasn't trying to be their daddies. I was just trying to get them interested, just trying to teach them something, something I was taught when I was young. And on top of it, it gave me somebody to go with me, so I wasn't going by myself. But guys, I couldn't have had a better Father's Day. My daughter, she went back over to visit her friends from where we moved up to Indianapolis. She's got a lot of friends over there, and she goes back over there. She tries to get over there 2 or 3 times a year, and it's only about a 4-hour drive to get over there. But she tries to get over there, and she came back early. She had this plan, but she didn't realize it was on Father's Day weekend. So she came back a day early just to be home on Father's Day, and I love that. And my son, his wife, love him dearly. But my granddaughter was here. She's my light. I love that little girl. That makes my whole day. Love you guys the same. God loves you. Jesus couldn't love you anymore. Best thing about it is me and my family, we all get along. If we can get together, we can do whatever. Yeah, somebody might get upset and say something because a bunch of married people, or a few of us, and but we all get along. I couldn't do that with my blood family. I could not get along with, no matter what I did. So I hope you guys can. I hope you guys can get along with your blood family as well as I get along with my family. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. Something my daughter bought me. Look, see what it says, dad joke.
I've got this awful disease where I can't stop telling airport jokes. The doctor says it's terminal. Today, my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" And I burst into tears. 11 years old, and he still doesn't know my name is Brian.
My name is Brian.
My twin brother called me from prison. He said, "You know how we finish each other's sentences?" When my wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down.
That's stuff I get from my loved ones. Love you guys. Till the next one.